vitally important, to your point, because then we can focus in on that one thing, whatever it is for us.
Okay. Okay. You know, right now, I appreciate that word, bro. That means a lot. Everything you see me taking notes, I'm like, I'm a lifelong learner. I'm so hungry, man. I guess that's why I'm the hungry millennial. But
I love that.
it's one of those things where, like, before, you know, I'm gonna let you go because I know you're a busy man. You got all these series. I know you got a bunch of content you need to go through. But do you have any questions for me? Because I'll be seeing you send stuff, and you know what I'm saying, on you know, in the little chats, man. Like you like a knowledge, you know, you thirsty for knowledge just like me.
Right.
So is there anything that you got before we, you know what I'm saying, wrap this up?
Back to you. When it comes to books, I mean, I know you read a lot. Is there a book that stands out to you that you would recommend? I know you recommended, you know, The Laws of Success, and I'm gonna definitely pick that one up. But is there one that kind of stands out that you're like, out of all of the books that I've read, this one right here had a major impact on me?
Probably, I want to say Emotional Intelligence 2.0.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is because I realized that I was missing the boat because I'm introverted naturally. Like I'm an introverted extrovert.
Okay.
So I like talking about specific things. Like I'm a thing person, right?
Okay.
So, and often what would happen is I would kind of not necessarily ignore people, but I'd be so focused on my task that, like, I was just leaving people on the sidelines, and people would think that I was mean or that I was, you know, arrogant, or, you know, and I didn't even say any words, but it's just because of the way that I walk. Like, I'm a FedEx man, so I'm always moving, right?
Right.
But I watched this video by Shaq was talking about, he was like, his stepdad, who he calls his real dad because he didn't know his regular dad, and he said, always walk like, or it might have been his mom, but it was like, the point was always walk like you got somewhere to be. And ever since then, it kind of stuck with me. I had already, with the military, we was always, you know, when I would join basic training, but I've been in almost 13 years now. When I was enlisted back in the day, like, we was moving. We had to march everywhere, all around posts. We didn't get no rides, nothing like that. So we was always trying to move because I was always a procrastinator, so I was late for things, and, you know, I had to get checked a whole bunch of times. My drill sergeants, a bunch of people, and to this day, I still check myself because I'm like, you need to get up out of bed. You sliding back. You know what I'm saying? And it was one of those things where, like, emotional intelligence helped me recognize and start reading more body language.
That's good.
Start seeing people for who they were, not who I wanted them to be.
Right.
And at the same time, finding the smallest nugget, you know what I'm saying, in a person that I can learn from that person, and it's changed my life for the better. Because even if they don't teach you anything on the spot, that connection creates a connection, But by being emotionally intelligent, you can have more tact.
Right.
You can have more understanding.
Right.
You can understand that people place themselves where they are. So even when it comes to dating and things like that, like a lot of, you know, dates that I go on, and like people I meet, I'm like, they place themselves in that position. Tommy, don't go save them. Because if you save them, you're going to have to save yourself. And you can't save yourself while you laying on the ground.
Right.
And that changed so much for me, because I'm like, I'm not at a place where I can save everybody. You know what I mean? Today,